You pronounce it chicken noodle? That's a lot of annual pass holders. We are for the very exclusive pop-up pass holder exclusive store that's opened up in Germany. This pop-up store just recently opened here at Epcot. It's exclusive for pass holders, and it's actually in the spot that was originally here for some of the German merchandise inside of Germany. So we're gonna look around just a little bit. We're gonna see a lot of the items that are still available that are, you know, part of the German pavilion here, but also some of the pass holder exclusive items. I should note, they are checking your annual pass at the door and your ID. Only annual pass holders can come into this pop-up store. You can see the pass holder circle is all throughout this store. They've got all those German items that we know and love around the Germany pavilion. They've also got glasses, hats, a lot of great merchandise. You know, it's great to see the German merchandise. Absolutely, I'm all about it. But we're here, more specifically, for the pass holder exclusive items. They've got pizza bags, they've got tumbler mugs, and they've got shirts, iPhone cases, magic bands, and more. And cuckoo clocks. They've still got those cuckoo clocks. Gotta love them. Here they go, 3D effect with those annual pass holder cell phone covers there. Gotta appreciate those. And the shirts below with the Chef Mickey and the standard Mickey. Both with that, you know, the magnet they have for annual pass holders. It's the same design. More cell phone cases, Chef Mickey, Chef Minnie, and of course, Chef Remy. At first, I thought there were only 2 types of magic bands. There are 3. There is a Chef Mickey pass holder magic band, a standard Mickey pass holder magic band, and a Chef Minnie pass holder magic band. Now, Disney's been adding a lot of new magnets to the collection. You can actually see they've got these very special ones, Walt Disney World pass holders. These are indeed pass holder exclusive items, and this is my happy place pass holder magnet. Happy Halloween 2020 pass holder magnet and cell phone case, and right next to it we've got this these Marvel items. There's Tiana. So Tiana and Black Panther cell phone cases. I don't think these are annual pass holder exclusives, but when you're in this store, it's an annual pass holder exclusive store, but you can probably find these elsewhere. That's my guess. Now, these look like some of the most popular items here inside this pop-up store. The Minnie Mouse collection here, from the scarves, the purses. You can see these very special, I think this is a sweatshirt. Yep, sweatshirt right there with those polka dots. And there's a dress here with the white and black. I love that. And then you see their red bow in the corner there. Got to appreciate that. And down here we've got some handbags. Now here's a closer look at some of that Minnie Mouse merchandise here. Very, very unique ones. This one's $36.99. Got to appreciate that. These shirts look very, very nice. I have a feeling they're probably pretty popular. I think this is a dress right there, and we've got this top over here. Very unique style to these. Wow. Now, one of the best things about this pop-up store, in my opinion, are the deals. We're not talking about pass holder exclusive items right now. We're talking about World Showcase items. 50% off. All of it. That's awesome. That is fantastic. For pass holders only, items in here, World Showcase items in here, 50% off. And these are great. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I just learned from a very kind cast member, Julie, that these items will indeed be coming to other parts of Walt Disney World, including Disney Springs. So co-op, watch out for this. They are coming out, but for now, it's going to be just for pass holders. Very kind cast member told me that some of the items that we're going to find in here are going to be refreshed every single week. So every week, there are going to be new items coming in here. And many of them, not all, I did confirm this, many of them will be 50% off. Not all of them, so many of them. However, some of the items that we found right up front, those are apparently new arrivals, new releases. Let's go back. Now, I'm going off of the signs here, so I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like these items are brand new for Germany and Epcot. You can see tons of Germany items here, shirts and those glasses. There's that collared shirt, and I like his, he always got the pants with the Germany flag in there. That's a great Mickey. It's a very popular spot here at Epcot, as there's a long line here, lots of pass holders who are here to enjoy that new merchandise, and they've got a special deal here. Okay, so wait, let's not get ahead of ourselves. You can see Flower and Garden Festival merchandise for annual pass holders, also 50%. With this annual pass holder shop, they've got those very special coasters, and they've got the cutting boards. You remember those from the past? Can you see them back there? Right in there. Very, very cool to see. And you're thinking to yourself, okay, Michael, we've seen these before. Believe it or not, they're part of a deal. If you spend $50 or more here inside of this very special pop-up store, you get your choice of the coasters or cutting board. So you get your choice. Either one, you get to pick $50 or more. Great to know. The line can get pretty long here. We've got a little bit of a break at the moment, but you can see the line goes basically through the entire store. And of course, remember the other day we were talking about cuckoo clocks? They're here. Cuckoo clocks still here. Very nice. Very special for Germany. Some of the prices are about $300 for the smaller one down there. We can imagine $1,600 for the larger ones. I did want to point these out. Super nice German cuckoo clocks. Take a look at some of these Passholder shirts here. We've got the Remy one there, the blue one with that Remy, and then you've got the Happy Halloween one right over there, annual Passholder. Gotta love it. Now, knowing that there's going to be new items in here every single week makes me really think about how this could change Disney shopping, at least for annual pass holders, for a long time, especially in other parks as well. We have to imagine that if this strategy is successful for a pass holder exclusive store in Epcot, and they sell a lot of items through here, we'll see it at the other parks as well. That's just my thought at the moment, just like a running thought in my mind. I don't know. Of course, we don't know this. It's a thought, but I can totally see it happening. The reality is there's a lot of extra merchandise now. You know, the items do not sell as much as Disney was originally thinking because of this, obviously. But having this here with those discounts for annual pass holders, it's another perk. Today I'm gonna try something a little bit new, and I'm gonna have Siri help pick where we're gonna eat tonight. I was thinking to myself, okay, how do I do this? How do I have Siri decide where we should eat tonight? I got a solution for it. I'm gonna have Siri pick a number between 1 and 11. We're gonna pretend that Mexico is 1 and Canada is 11, right? So we're gonna go all the way around and see which Siri picks. You ready? Here it comes. Pick a number between 1 and 11.
It's 4.
4. It picked 4. So that is Germany. Oh, it picked Germany. That worked out really well. I know Siri said Germany, but I don't think it meant caramel kuchen. Let's go to the food kiosk. Roast bratwurst or the Schneckendullen, which I really like. Schneckendullen it is. How do you pronounce it? You pronounce it chicken noodle? The cast member behind the desk called it chicken noodle. Schneckendullen is as close as I think I'm going to get to it. Let's see if it tastes as good as it did. Was it last year? I think it was last year. Very good. A lot more like a cheese and meat lasagna this year. Better way to think about it. Last year it tasted a little bit different. I think I prefer it last year, but it's still really good. It's not, nothing has been taken away here. The crust is really good. Cheesy flavor throughout. Delicious. The biggest difference that I can taste is the lack of onions. I feel like last year, a lot more of an onion taste, which I really liked. This year, not nearly as much. And yeah, I'd prefer more onions. Still, I would get this. I really would. It's good. This is always a fun sight where you see the bridge go up right there and you're thinking to yourself, Michael, Illumination's coming back? I wish. But it's not. The bridge is going up there to let the Friendship boat that's sitting right there go across the way and make it home for the night. There it is, the Friendship boat right there making its way, and then look at this bridge. Look how tall that is. That's always so cool. Usually it's late at night, you know, we see it with Illuminations. We've seen it before, but it's so cool to see the park for the evening. Hi, Friendship boat. You know, of all the times we've passed by the margarita kiosks here in Mexico, I've actually never had anything from here. I wonder if they have any non-alcoholic specialty drinks. Today's the day we're gonna find out. From the menu, it looks like no, but I still wanna ask. The only thing they have from there that's non-alcoholic is a strawberry slushy. We've had them before, they are good, but I wanna try something new, so good to know though. The reason why I believe that's the case is because all the other margaritas are pre-mixed back there in the machines. They just dispense them very quickly and easily, so it makes sense. I'm in the Epcot experience and I thought they had more specialty treats here, but from what I can see, it's just like the frozen lemonade cup, frozen the fruit bar that we've seen before, seasonal beer, that's cool. I thought there was something else. I thought there was like a frozen ice cream bar. They've got the Mickey ice cream sandwiches, but nothing extra special. Let's try and find something to close the night here. Now, I don't know if Disney has any plans to open up the donut box, Cool Wash, or that waffle spot that we saw a little while ago during the weekdays, but I sure hope they do. Last food item for the night's gonna be that Whoopie Pie here from Flavors from Fire. I've seen it a few times, wanna try it. It's called the Whoopie Pie Lamb. It's a smart play on words there. 6:51 now, time is running out. From Flavors from Fire, we've got the Whoopie Pie lawn. Very, very smart. S'mores Whoopie Pie lawn. It looks unbelievable. You can see the marshmallow in the middle there, graham cracker, chocolate. Just the look of it alone was enough for me to say, that's worth a bite. It looks super good. Let's see if it tastes as good as it looks. Oh my gosh, that first bite is delicious. There's definitely a meat flavor. It's like bacon. I gotta double check. I think it's a bacon flavor with that s'mores Whoopie Pie lawn. Sure enough, candied bacon as part of a dessert. It's such an interesting flavor. Just be ready for the bacon flavor. I was not ready for the flavor, so I was like, oh, wait a minute, I got something else in there. It's the candied bacon. Yum. Interesting flavor. It tastes like a very standard Whoopie Pie after you have a few more bites. And the candied bacon, I'm not sure if it adds or not. It's interesting. Whatever it is, it's interesting. It's just a standard Whoopie Pie though. It's missing a much stronger chocolate, a much stronger graham cracker, and a much stronger marshmallow. Needs those flavors to be kind of brought out a little bit more, and then it would be one of the best. Big question, would I get it again? I would. Not because it's the best dessert here, but it's lighter. It definitely tastes lighter. The issue is we've got that amazing cake pop at World Showplace, the big tent. That's hard to beat. It really, really is. It's really good. It's up there. I would get it again, but not before I got a cake pop. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's good, not amazing. Now, why do I think that it's time for Disney to open the other kiosks around Food and Wine Festival during the weekdays? Biggest reason, the crowds. There are more people here. There are more people all around throughout the weekend and weekday, and I believe that opening up those kiosks would allow for more guests to enjoy those items. I think the big reason why they don't right now is because of the crowds, right? The crowds in the numbers, I haven't seen the numbers, so I don't know, but the numbers probably say not quite there yet. I'm hoping that relatively soon, maybe around Halloween, maybe after, maybe shortly after, they will open up all these kiosks during the week. That's my hope. We'll find out. I'm hopeful though. That is an important tip if you're visiting. If you want to see all the kiosks at the Food and Wine Festival, I recommend coming to Epcot on the weekends. That's me, especially if you're visiting. That's probably something that I would do at this point. I know it's one of those tips that'll probably change with time here. It probably will, but still one that I think would be helpful. Big question comes up. What about the temperature, Michael? Is it starting to get a little cooler now in the Orlando area? It is. Should mention that. It's not quite as cool as a lot of us were expecting it would be at this time, especially me, because I'm ready for some cooler weather. But we'll get to a point again where we have to wear jackets. Remember we have to wear jackets in the parks? It's rare, it's not common. But those days are coming. Walking by the upside down Figment Fountain, which is what I call that, I'm thinking about the monorail to Epcot. Many forms of transportation are now open at Walt Disney World, including some boat transportation, bus transportation, monorail transportation. Another question I have, monorail transportation to and from Epcot. I know it's all about the numbers, right? It's all about, all right, what do the crowds look like? What will they look like? Will there be like this massive line at the TTC or here at Epcot to go back to the TTC when it does open? My guess is it probably would. And I don't know all the figures, right? So we're just guessing at this point. But in terms of a purely emotional thing, I'd love to see the monorail back. Seeing the monorail go by is just I don't know, it's a part of Epcot. I'm thinking to myself, who takes the monorail to and from Epcot? People who are coming from Magic Kingdom and who are park hopping, or people who are staying in one of the monorail resorts who want to come to Epcot. When you start to think about who would take it, I would imagine actually the majority is not those who are staying at the resorts around the Magic Kingdom, Polynesian, Grand Floridian, Contemporary. I would imagine most of the people who would usually take the monorail to or from Epcot are actually those who are park hopping. When I say it out loud, it does make sense because we don't have park hopping right now, so monorail doesn't really make as much sense. Now that I really start to think about it, I'm actually wondering, will it open at all during this time, or are they going to wait until the whole global situation is over? I'm starting to second guess the thought here. The more and more I think about it, the more I think that they're probably not going to open the monorail for a little while until at least park hopping is back on again. So I guess the reservation system would have to be gone, so I guess masks would have to be gone at that point too. So okay, probably not for a little while. It'll probably be some time. Okay, but it's still here. The line is still here. So monorail at Epcot will return one day. I love the fact that everybody can enjoy Disney in their own way. I just walked past a family who's one of their kids said, "Oh look, there's the giant golf ball." And I'm thinking to myself, okay, geodesic sphere, but I can see to some that's what it looks like, but it's a geodesic sphere. So just wanted to go on record and say that's a geodesic sphere. I've heard it called Epcot ball, the big Epcot ball, tennis ball, golf ball is probably most common, but I still call it Spaceship Earth or the geodesic sphere. Hey Michael, how do you know that's what it's called? I looked it up a while back. The hours at Disney are getting longer, and let me tell you, I appreciate that. I really do. Not 5 o'clock nearly as much now. It's more of a, 7. Still earlier, but I'm very, very much looking forward to those later hours in the future. Thanks so much for being a part of the magic with me today. It was so much fun sharing it all with you. Until next time, have a magical day.